Welcome back to Twisted Movie Trivia, with twisted questions about actors and movies that will challenge the greatest of film buffs. Remember, you will need to know the actor or actors who played the character or characters in the question. Then you will need to figure out from the clue what movie that actor was in or those actors were in together. It might be one actor or up to 3 actors in the question. And just as before, there is no time limit, so pause after each question. Play alone or against each other. See who can come up with the answers the fastest. In today's Twisted Challenge, there will be 18 questions with 2 actors in each clue. Are you ready to see if you are a true movie maniac? Good luck and have fun. Question 1. Jack Sparrow slices the throat of Borat in this 2007 gothic musical slasher film. Answer. Johnny Depp, who was Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean series, and Sacha Baron Cohen, who was Borat, star in Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Question 2. Ricky Bobby hits the ice with Napoleon Dynamite in this 2007 comedy. Answer. Will Ferrell, who was Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights, and Jon Heder, who was Napoleon Dynamite, star in Blades of Glory. Question 3. Hannibal Lecter teaches El Mariachi all of his deadly techniques so he can avenge his brother in this 1998 swashbuckling adventure set in 1821 Mexico. Answer. Anthony Hopkins, who was Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs, and Antonio Banderas, who was El Mariachi in Desperado, star in The Mask of Zorro. Question 4. Bond villain Max Zorin gives Ferris Bueller a very hard time at boot camp in this 1988 comedy drama. Answer. Christopher Walken, who was Max Zorin in A View to a Kill, and Matthew Broderick, who was Ferris Bueller in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, star in Biloxi Blues. Question 5. This man called Horse does not want his beautiful 10 daughter to horse around with apes in this 1981 adventure film. Answer. Richard Harris, who was A Man Called Horse, and Bo Derek, who was the 10, star in Tarzan the Ape Man. Question 6. James Bond, 1962, and his son Han Solo take on Nazis in search of an ancient relic in this 1989 action-adventure film. Answer. Sean Connery, who was James Bond, and Harrison Ford, who was Han Solo in Star Wars, star in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Question 7. Don Vito Corleone does not want Scarlett O'Hara to be a part of his family in this 1951 Gothic drama film based on a Tennessee Williams play. Answer. Marlon Brando, who was Vito Corleone in The Godfather, and Vivian Leigh, who was Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, star in A Streetcar Named Desire. Question 8. Sophie makes a tough choice as she decides to have an affair with a High Plains drifter in this 1995 romantic drama. Answer. Meryl Streep, who was Sophie in Sophie's Choice, and Clint Eastwood, who was the High Plains drifter, star in The Bridges of Madison County. Question 9. The Great Gatsby gets his ass kicked by Christy Brown's left foot in this brutal 2002 drama set in 1862 Five Points, New York. Answer: Leonardo DiCaprio, who played the Great Gatsby, and Daniel Day-Lewis, who was Christy Brown in My Left Foot, star in Gangs of New York. Question 10. Gator McCluskey and Norma Ray are pursued on a high-speed chase through Texas by an angry sheriff in this 1977 action comedy road film. Answer: Burt Reynolds, who was Gator in White Lightning, and Sally Fields, who was Norma Ray, star in Smokey and the Bandit. Question 11. Fred Flintstone, 1994, might have rocks in his head when he helps this far-out Starman seek restitution for his ruined rug in this 1998 offbeat comedy. Answer: John Goodman, who played Fred Flintstone in The Flintstones, teams up with Jeff Bridges, who was the Starman, in the Coen Brothers' The Big Lebowski. Question 12. Beldar and Bluto are cool dudes with sunglasses on a mission from God in this 1980 musical comedy. Answer: Dan Aykroyd, who was Beldar in The Coneheads, and John Belushi, who was Bluto in Animal House, star in The Blues Brothers. Question 13. Hoffa tries to make olive oil disappear in this 1980 horror film based on a Stephen King novel. Answer: Jack Nicholson, who played Hoffa, and Shelley Duvall, who was Olive Oyl in Popeye, are caretakers of a hotel in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Question 14. It's a fishy situation when Forrest Gump falls for the 50-foot woman, 1993, in this charming 1984 hit comedy. Answer: Tom Hanks, who was Forrest Gump, and Daryl Hannah, who was the 50-foot woman in The Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, star in Ron Howard's Splash. Question 15. Portnoy has a huge complaint when the King of Siam tries to gun him down in this 1973 science fiction fantasy. Answer: Richard Benjamin, who is Portnoy in Portnoy's Complaint, is chased by robot Yul Brynner, the King of Siam in The King and I, in Michael Crichton's Westworld. Question 16. Bugsy Siegel and Captain Hook would like to bury this 1987 box office bomb in Neverland. Answer: Warren Beatty, who was Bugsy, and Dustin Hoffman, who was Hook, star in Ishtar. Question 17. Lestat would like to put the bite on the Joker, 1989, when he puts him on the stand in this 1992 courtroom drama. Answer: Tom Cruise, who played Lestat in Interview with a Vampire, and Jack Nicholson, who played the Joker in Batman, star in Rob Reiner's A Few Good Men. And question 18. George of the Jungle does the gardening, but doesn't want to swing with his employer Gandalf in this 1998 biography about a 1930s filmmaker. Answer: Brendan Fraser, who is George of the Jungle, and Ian McKellen, who is Gandalf in Fellowship of the Rings, star in Gods and Monsters. I sure hope you had lots of fun with this trivia challenge. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can continue to enjoy more Twisted Movie Trivia as it comes out. Because coming soon, Twisted Movie Trivia Part 3. I hope to see you then.